Hello everyone, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 with Terry. Today, well, things have happened. We are still very much behind on our tank divisions and everything else pretty much. We are starting to build up a little bit around fighters and close air support, but it's nowhere near enough because the Germans have broken the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact and are actually attacking the Soviet Union, which is a little bit unfortunate because we're sort of kind of not ready. So we do have a decent amount of troops in place here, but I don't think it's going to be enough to break through here and to make much of a dent. So what I'm thinking is, I mean, they've just declared war. We'll let them fight for a bit, and then we will join the Comintern and try to take on Germany and, well, grab what we can, give nothing back. These guys are. So they already have their planning done. So I've got 18 divisions here on the Red Army that are ready to crush through here and do something about northern Germany and effectively open a second flank for the Soviets and see what we can do. Interestingly enough, the Germans haven't even taken over all of the Czechoslovakia yet. So there's still stuff left here, and that is rather interesting. And yeah, obviously Italy and things are going to be a bit of an issue as well. But yeah, we are not quite ready yet. We are still trying to ramp up our production of tanks, of anti-air, of motorized equipment. We are still way behind. So we're going to give it a little bit more time. Plus, I also want to slowly start. The Soviet Union have invited us to the Comintern. Not yet. I'm not ready. So for now we're going to decline that. And we'll just let that be. But we'll ask them if we can join the faction once they are... we'll just observe how things are going. We might actually... how's Japan doing over there? Japan's still fighting in China. They haven't made any progress. So let's see. I was thinking of sending an attaché to the Soviet Union because that'll give us. Yeah, I can actually do that. It costs 100. I did want to get the submarine designer, but it can wait because that'll give us army XP, which we need. So because if we're going to improve our tanks or anything like that, so send the attaché. And then we'll actually see what's going on. Okay, flexible navy is done. So now we have the research bonuses. And then submarine effort gives me ahead of time penalty reduction, but I don't think we are anywhere near ahead of time, so I don't really need that yet. So I am actually going to grab the aviation effort instead. All right, so how's it looking? Well, it's a mess. Well, let's just observe here a little bit and see how the Soviets are faring. We should be having a lot of army XP trickling in, both from from China and the war in the Soviet Union over here. We can eventually. I think the attaché gets returned once we are joining Comintern anyway. So yeah, we'll see how this turns out. And right now, the Soviets are still shipping troops over to the border, and are trying to hold. But obviously, the Germans are pushing in, so we can't wait for too long. I mean, the Germans probably don't have any troops back here, to be fair. So if we join the Comintern, we might be able to get through there relatively quickly. The problem is my tank divisions aren't ready because they just don't have the equipment. And we are still only constructing the military factories that are going to eventually mitigate this problem. And motorized, we're behind on as well. So the tank divisions are just plain not ready. How's our Air Force doing? What do we have here? Can we add another? Yes, we can. We can add another. Close air support. Set the limits. Okay. Oh, I don't have manpower. Yeah, that's the other problem. I don't have any manpower because it's tied up. So what are these guys here? One of them was the, not you, but the other two can actually head over to Copenhagen. I think this is close to Copenhagen, and actually get ready as well. Are they still exercising? No. Are these guys exercising? No. Okay, so we are stacking up fuel, and I mean, it's not much, but it's a little bit. And if the Germans are focusing their air force on the front here, we'll give it a little bit more time. We might. I don't want the Soviets to capitulate. So we'll see how far the Germans can push before we attack them into the rear. And then they have to pull troops off that front, which will give the Soviets an opportunity to do something. But obviously, you know, if we're not doing this right, then we're getting into huge troubles with the Germans. And I would really love to have these submarines actually starting here. Okay, we've got something here. So construction is that dispersed. I'm not actually going to do yet because we still have things to construct. But I am going to get the. Actually, did that give me? It's a 2 years ahead and 100% research bonus for the submarine model. So we could research the 1940 and then get the 1944 afterwards. I mean, we're not going to have any submarines ready anyway, and we've got more stuff that we need to do, honestly, like this one. Because we have a research bonus there as well. Although, you know, the bonus isn't going away, but we also have to research newer planes. We might, okay. The submarines are not going to be ready in time to do anything with the Germans. Let's just forget about that. Let's add the research here and focus on tanks and air force. And we'll just deal with what we have here in terms of Navy. So we can get these guys. This fleet, we've got the submarine fleet. I want the submarines already to head over here into the Baltics. And I've got like six ancient coastal defense ships here. These are not going to do anything. They're not going to do anyone any good. So I'm just going to leave them up there where they're relatively safe. I do have a slightly smaller, where is it actually? Let me find it. Yeah, we've got these submarine hunters over here, which are currently sitting in the Danish belts. Are they? Where are they? Where are you? That's one. These are just a bunch of destroyers and one coastal defense ship, and they're all pretty rubbish. But they can sit here probably. Not just you, the whole group. Yeah. So I want. Where is it? No, not you. You are. I mean, I can send these guys out for. I can send these down here, honestly. Yeah, I'm going to send these down here, such that they can give artillery support. And then we're going to get the other group here down there-ish. And we get the submarines over there. Yeah, and these guys are going to go this way. All right, perfect. Yeah, we'll deal with, we use our navy as we can. We don't have enough oil to do anything serious, but we do have a couple of ships we can use at least. All right. We've got some army XP, but we're going to let this run for a little bit. We'll see if the Soviets can stabilize the front. Okay. Oh, shut up, you. I leave my attachés wherever I bloody well please. Of course you don't like that. What are my spies doing, by the way? Are their spy networks up? They are relatively high up. So we could try to. How's my cryptology? 141 days. I could get them. I could get my spies to try and capture the cipher. What is that going to do? Operations. Capture cipher. Give our code breakers a decisive advantage. So 146 days. That is a long time. But I mean, I mean, I can just leave them there for the how many do I need to prepare this? 2 of them, and it's risky. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave them there for now and just do the regular intel bonuses. And unfortunately, we're probably not gonna be ready. I'd love to be. Oh, there are German troops on the coast. Oh, okay, so they are definitely reinforcing this area here. Are they, or are they moving off again? They're moving around here for sure. There's a Panzer division or something. So there are divisions. What are these? These are not even Germans, are they? No, this is something else. Yeah. So they are fighting the Soviets, and yeah, they are definitely making progress here. Say, assembly line production is done. I am thinking of doing. Yeah. I need passive buffs if I can get them right now. 68 days. We've almost got the atomic research done. Okay. Yugoslavia is now at war with the Germans. Perfect. That's another front. Haha. And okay, atomic research is done, which means we get another research bonus. And what else? Where else can we get some buffs out here? This is going to help me. This is going to help me. Not yet. This is ahead of time. This is being researched. Field hospitals, maybe, because my manpower is dreadful. Yeah, let's do this. So we'll do that. And then I'm still wondering when is the right time to take on the Germans, honestly. I am mildly scared of this, but none of these are good defensive positions. I mean, we could always fall back in case they are causing us grief. Our construction is nowhere near finished, but we are getting military factories now. Okay, so that aviation effort is done, which means we can get the research bonuses for better planes. And hopefully skip a little bit there, but none of this is going to make any impact. Actually, the longer I wait, the worse it's probably going to get, because my tanks, I mean, I'm 1,000 tanks behind and 1.4K motorized. We are good actually on RT at this point, so I might pull back on the RT a little bit. Yeah, we'll pull back on the RT. I just don't want to cancel the whole line. The infantry equipment is still busy just upgrading everybody. And yeah, throw these all into tanks, and actually I might leave that here and throw 2 more into motorized, and that means we once again don't have enough rubber, so they need to be prioritized over these guys, and these guys need to be prioritized, and we're still almost 1,000 AA behind as well. Everything is not quite ready to take on the Germans. That is just the unfortunate reality of it, honestly. Did I not create this new air wing? I thought to create a new air wing. Did I not do that? Oh, because I can't, because I don't have manpower. Huh? Yeah, because I'm actually also behind on manpower. So all these guys are still waiting. Yeah, they don't even have enough troops. They were still waiting on manpower. These guys are still waiting on equipment. Why do they need motorized? Why do these guys need motorized? What did I do? That's a cavalry recon. These are artillery. That's towed artillery. That's support RT. That's support. Why do these guys need motorized? Motorized doing what? Is that for the field hospitals? Oh, that might be for the field hospitals. Oh, sheesh. So we're actually going to have to prioritize our reinforcements here and do it that way. Okay. Yeah, I don't see anything radically changing on my side. We may gonna have to start attacking them soon. And I think once I join the Comintern, then we are going to kick in the door. How long until I get the cipher decrypted? Because that'll help. 110 days. Well, it'll help a little bit. We do have the intel advantage here anyway, so I think... Can we do this? I mean, we're not going to be able to conquer Germany. But what I want to avoid is that the Soviets are... And I am going to be in trouble with the Italians as well. What I want to avoid is that the Soviets are going to are going to fall. I mean, they are still far from Moscow, so I could let them go a little bit longer. The further away they are, yeah, we're going to let them go a little bit longer into 1941. The further away they are, the longer it's going to take them to rush back here to the coast, and the more time we have to actually get through. I would have loved to have some fast divisions, like some tank divisions to get through. I just don't see that that these divisions are going to be equipped anytime soon, because they are just short of, yeah, they're short of, one division is almost done with the tanks. Okay, maybe we get one tank division out. That would be awesome. So let's wait for at least, maybe we can, how about the second one? These have almost no tanks. And how long is that going to take? They need 240 tanks. We are currently producing 2 a day, so about 2 months or something. Okay. Japan demands French Indochina. Yeah, well, they can do that. What did I want? I wanted a thing. I wanted to get the ship designer before I do the submarine research. Am I still going to need that? Or should I rather get, I mean, this isn't really going to help me. Bad weather penalty minus 20%. It might be nice, kind of. Fleet logistics, don't really need it. Interception. I could do interception. Yeah, I mean, I could get this is just research speed. This is research speed and reliability, research speed. I don't know. I don't definitely not need a chief of navy at this point, but I could get a ship designer just in case this goes in for the long run and I'm still going to start building submarines. So let's get him, just so I don't have to think about it. And we actually have 3 factories. Okay, beautiful. There's no point in sending anything into planes because we just don't have anybody. We need more motorized, but we are running out of the rubber. So we might as well just add them into tanks and get the tanks sorted out more quickly. Actually, take that back. Oh, no, I take that back. I might actually put them into the AA for now. There we go. So just so we can get that done quicker, because we're way behind on AA, and if we're taking on the Germans, that'll be a problem. I think once my tank division is... I'm just going to wait until this is finished, because it's not going to take that long anymore. It's at 99%, and then I don't have to train it up. So once that is finished, we send them to the front. Japan declared war on the Philippines. Yeah, that happened. Once these are finished, we send them to the front, and then we attack Germany. Okay, we don't have enough manpower to train. We're still actually behind on manpower. Okay, so we've got enough tanks, almost, but we don't have enough manpower to train. That is very unfortunate. I'm not going to get any more manpower anytime soon, am I? Because it's already 5% of the core population, which is 875,000, and we've got most of them already in the field. I might cancel one of this, because I'm not going to get 5 out anyway. Okay, let's cancel this. Let's cancel this line. That should hopefully give us enough manpower to get these guys out. Yes. So we are starting to get more and more factories. So I'm just going to pour that into well, actually that's probably not terrible. We put we put 2 more into AA, because that's something I really want to get done. Where's my division? When are they going to be ready to? Come on, not enough equipment to train. You should have everything you need. They need more. They need more tanks. Yeah, I'm making tanks. Okay, we are at June. How are the Soviets looking? Soviets are holding, are they? It looks like they've slowed down a little bit. Let's see if we can get a closer look on things here. If we look at the army view, it looks like they are. Okay, so that's done. Nice. And then we have a research bonus, so we can keep going. This is giving me soft attack. It's good. Recon, reinforce rate. That's recovery and org. That's also good. This one gives me hard attack. Soft attack, hard attack. So this is more for the tanks. Reinforce, and this gives me air superiority. Now I'm going to go down this route, because we only have like 1 tank division or something. I have the army XP, and I can actually use that here, and I am going to, because we're not going to start a new tank design just now. We might have to do that later, but for now we are. What's our construction, by the way? Do we have anything? Do we have anything available to construct? No, because I haven't done the dispersed industry. I might have to do that at some point as well. Okay, where's my tank division? I want my tank division. Unfortunately, I want it trained. Give it 2 more tanks. How difficult is that? Come on. Give me just 2 more tanks. How many are we producing? We're producing 3 a day almost. We're producing a lot of tanks. So give me more tanks so I can get this division out. Because otherwise they'll be green, and then they're not trained, and all kinds of things. And they'll be having, I have to train them in the field, which is, you know what, I don't know how long this is going to take, so training has been halted because they've got everything except 2 tanks. They're almost done with the training. I can deploy them, I could deploy them right now. These guys are also almost ready. They're still needing motorized. That's why I need so much motorized, I think. I could just deploy the tank division. I mean, we're not going to face too much opposition in the beginning. They'll just have to train in the field. How far are these guys? They've got about half their tanks. So, and they're still lacking on AA as well. Okay. So that division goes into this army. And we'll get them to the front. Okay. We've got the logistics company done. Nice. So we can... Yeah. What else do we need? We actually need to do this because we are getting close to better weapons, and this is giving me soft attack for my motorized. It's not super important. This would be nice, sort of. We are researching doctrine. We are researching RT. We could get better AA still. Are we doing air doctrine? No, we're not. But there's not also that much. I mean, our air is honestly not that great. Is there anything else we can do over here? This is still whiles ahead, and I do need to do this so we can actually build more stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna go for that. I do need an industrial research because it's all on other things. Okay, 2 days we get the improved RT, and the tanks are present and accounted for. So okay, that's done. And we can get the support AA improvements as well. This is still a year and a half ahead. I mean, I could. The tanks are getting close. So let's go. Let's do this already. The tank division needs to be on this front. Is it? Is it now? I think it is. Okay. Have they gotten their planning bonus up? Not yet, but everybody else has their planning bonus up. Okay, so and we've got lots of divisions here. So I think what we'll do, they are sitting here in Kiel and Rostock. We could definitely see them here. I think what we'll do is we will wait until these tanks are having their organization full. And there they are. Okay, and we're going to attack Germany. What could possibly go wrong? So how are we going about this? First of all, we're going to reduce that. Let's get our air set up. So these guys are going to go... We're not going to try and go for... Well, I don't think they have any air over here. So we'll try to get some air superiority and close air support going here. No, there. Yeah. And this is what we're going to attack through. And we'll see if we can take a couple of places here and just build, like, work our way towards things and see, you know, see where we can break through and make their life utterly miserable. All right. So that's that. I do have actually some manpower. Perfect. So we can create another. All right, perfect. So we're going to create another air wing here. Okay. And these guys are also going to be on close air support over there. And we can actually create another one. All right, perfect. So we'll create 2 more wings. Yeah, we've got some troops here. So we've got 1 and wait, why is it? No. Oh yeah, that's 17. So we'll set these to 100 so they get reinforced, and we can make another fighter wing there, and we'll set these to 100 as well. And they can. Okay, we can just add all these as well. Okay, perfect. So they've got some old fighters in there, but that's okay. So these guys are going to be also. These guys are going to be on air superiority over there. Okay, perfect. All right, we slowed right down, and we are going to. Do we have the cipher ready? No, still 134 days, but we are going to ask the Soviets if we can join the Comintern. Yeah, they're currently at war, but send that and see if they accept. They have accept. We stand together. Okay, so are we now technically at war with Germany? It seems not. How do I join? Join wars. Yes. German-Soviet war. Okay, I need to wait for a little bit. Can I send that already? I might need to wait for a day or so before I can join the war. But that way I don't need to justify on Germany. I can just literally go and attack them. Actually, I think they're asking us. Yes, accept. So we are now. We have an air wing that's not in use. Which one? Oh, these guys. Yeah, they can do naval strikes over there. I don't care. There's just 12 old ones of them. Okay, how does it look like so far? So the Soviet Union has lost 1.28, and the Germans have lost 1.3 million, and the Italians have lost 1.3 million as well. So the losses are definitely piling up on the side, on our side, unfortunately, because of the UK has lost a lot of troops, and the other ones here as well. But let's see if we can turn the tide for the communist greater good. Okay, so my tank division is going to rush to Hamburg. These guys are going to rush. I am manually controlling this because I am really not trusting the AI with that one. Rush to Lübeck, and these 7 are also going to rush towards Hamburg. Let's see if we can capture this area and secure that, and see what we can do there. Everybody else is just on hold. I have enough. I think I have enough fuel, and I do have my submarines are not looking great. I'm not sure why they're not looking great. We need to repair those. Yeah, go and repair those. I should have done that before, shouldn't I? Okay. I don't know why they're so damaged, but we'll send them over to repair. Okay. So these guys should now start moving. Yes. So we are moving into German territory. It is a historic moment. Okay. Tanks are moving in. The tanks are the fastest, obviously, and we're getting more free factories. So we are actually producing. Let's put another. No, more, that'll cost too much rubber. We are going to need more AA, so we're going to put some in here. Yeah, I think equipment is eventually going to be fine. What we need is manpower. That's what we're short of. So, and we're going to need some for garrisoning as well, but we'll see how that goes. The UK, nah, I don't care. We might have to actually fight the UK still. So I'm gonna hold back on that. Okay, so the push towards Hamburg is well underway. Now they are probably going to start moving troops off, so we can't push too far ahead. But this is looking good. So the tank division, these guys in Kiel are being killed. So we might actually push the tank division all the way forward to Bremen and capture the coastline here, and then the rest of the troops is going to have to start catching up for. This is our first contact, and yeah, they are under naval bombardment. They are. We have air superiority, so we are smashing through them. And okay, the tanks have been stopped. All right, that means they are. Oh, that's a river crossing. Yeah, don't do that. Okay, so the tanks have been stopped here. So we'll see if we can just circle around them while the rest of the troops is catching up. You go through there and then into Hamburg. and these guys are going to come across the river, but that's okay because I have backup and they don't. So these are their defensive troops. We'll just let the tanks run riot here a little bit, Guderian style, and see if we can catch all the way around to Bremen. And these guys are pushing them out of Kiel. Have pushed them out of Kiel here, so they are moving forward into Lübeck, and then we can start fanning out a little bit while these guys are still moving over to Hamburg. Well, we might lose Hamburg again, and that's okay. Don't really care that much. What do these guys want? No, you don't get to move your troops. No, don't care. And we've got military factories. I am just gonna, I know this is going to, I don't have the rubber for it, but I am just going to, oh my gosh, everybody wants something. I am just going to start pouring some more factories because we are doing okay on tanks at this point, and we're just not going to have the manpower to build any more anyway. So I might just pour some more factories, and I think we're good on artillery as well, into close air support. So I know we don't have the rubber for it, but we'll just produce anymore because we might be losing a lot. No, don't care. No, I don't want non-aggression pacts with you all. I don't know if we're still going to Poland, Netherlands, South Africa. I'm not going to join the Allies, people. I'm in the Comintern. And we might... Luxembourg, really. Luxembourg. Okay. We are currently fighting the Germans. Okay, there's an airport. That might be not terrible. Enemy has air superiority, so they have pulled planes back. Okay, that's just Eastern Germany. Are we here fighting here already? Yes. All right, let's divert these guys over here and help out. Okay. And on the ground, we are definitely pushing them out of Lübeck as well. So we are going to have to split this up a little bit at some point and see where we're going to draw a line. I would ideally behind a river. Let's see how far forward we can push before they counter us. Okay, so okay, the tank is stuck again. So they are definitely coming around here. Okay, so we might send the tank division down this way then, and then we're going to start setting up defensive lines around the river here. Okay, so they are trying to stop us here on the river. So I'm going to send you here, and the rest of this polk here will move. We're going to send one down there, and we don't want to push across the river, but they are just flooding in at this point. We have to be careful not to be overrun because we don't have really anybody back there. So I might actually send 2 divisions out of this army back here, and then the rest of them. All right, let's see what that looks like. We'll see where they're stabilizing. So I am still just sending the tanks around. Okay, they are definitely having someone in Rostock, and we are standing in Hamburg. Okay, so we've got 4 divisions in Hamburg. That's probably too much. So let's leave one there, and the other 2, maybe they can push across the river. Let's see, because these guys are completely out. Yeah, they're just falling back. So we can actually push across the river here. We've got units following up in Rostock. Okay, the tanks have been stopped. So we'll pull the tanks back. We don't want the tanks to. Oh, we're actually almost in Berlin. Let's go for Berlin. These guys need to help out here. I didn't realize we were this far already. Okay, wait. I am going to get 1 unit to go there. I'm going to get you to go there. I'm going to get 1 unit to push into Rostock, just so they don't have the port, and this unit also to go down here. And the tanks are just going to fall back into Berlin if they can, because they are literally just pulling back here. And then we are going to get these 3. Yeah, we're going to get everybody pushing back here. Okay, stop that attack across the river because they've got reinforcements. Just make sure that you're handling yourself. And we've taken Berlin. Now we're not going to be able to hold Berlin because the tanks are going to be pushed back, but because they've just run too far ahead. I am going to need reinforcements. But I want to widen this a little bit here if I can. and just make sure that we can get these guys over here. And we're definitely going to need reinforcements on the other side. And who is that again? Free France. No, shut up. I don't want anything to do with you right now. Okay, they are going to get back into Berlin, but the tanks couldn't hold by themselves. They just don't have the organization to defend. They can break through, but they can't hold. But let's try to send them back in. And these guys as well. And the other ones are following up and holding. Okay, we've taken Rostock. And they are starting to stabilize along the river line. This is very defensive for us, so we're just going to focus our efforts on the other side and see if we can hold Berlin. And they are. The Swedes have taken Berlin. Okay, this is beautiful. I like this. This is amazing. What are my dockyards busy repairing? How do I set the amount of dockyards that? Oh yeah, I want all. I want 10 dockyards on repair. Actually, I want all dockyards on the repair queue. Perfect. Because I don't really need any more convoys. I've got so many convoys, I don't need what to do with them. I'll stop producing that and get everybody onto the repair queue. Okay. Yeah, we've attacked them from the rear and we've taken Berlin. We should be able to push here and just widen this a little bit. Let's see. Is that across a river? No. So we can push into here. We're also pushing into Stralsund, and yeah, they are pushing back. But yeah, you stay here, and these two guys move over to Berlin, and the tanks are no good here. So we're going to pull them. We're going to see if that's a lot of troops back there. They are going to try and recapture Berlin though, so we might be a bit stretched here. But let's see if we can do something. Let's see if we can get something done. Is this defended? No, it isn't. So let's see if we can push the tanks out here and get through there and just widen it a little bit. We might be able to cut them off actually. Okay, fighter focus is complete. What was I getting out of that? Research bonuses. Okay. This is going to give me air experience, air bases I don't really need, honestly. I might just get another doctrine effort done, or this gives me electronics research bonuses, so let's do that. Electronics is something I'm going to need. Oh, actually, wait. I think now that we're in a faction, we can do technology sharing, which gives me electronics, infantry, industry stuff. Yeah, let's do that. How do I? Why am I not? What did I do? Right, I did this, so cancel this, and we do that instead, because that gives us all kinds of good stuff, and we're currently. Non-aggression pact, yeah, I really don't care about your non-aggression pacts right now. Who doesn't have a mission? You guys. Go there. Do close air support. Yeah, the Germans have not been ready for this. What is my navy doing? I don't think there's anything here that I have to deal with, but I would like the submarines, actually when they're finished, to do convoy raiding. No, submarines. Where are they? I'm not very good at organizing this just yet. So yeah, I want you to do convoy raiding. Okay, they're still being repaired, so they can't quite yet. All right, we'll focus on the land war, because we are pushing them quite heavily here. We've got two units in Berlin. That might not be enough, so we're going to send one more. But yeah, we'll see if we can get these guys encircled here actually, because they are. I don't have anybody sitting in Rostock. That's a bit weird. No, go to Rostock. That's important. And you go in there and take that. And my tanks are currently breaking through their infantry because they had to ship everybody in a panic over here. So my tanks are actually breaking through quite nicely. And we'll see if we can get the tanks all the way up to Stettin, actually. We'll see how it goes. Okay, no, I think they are, no, abort. They are definitely attacking us here. once they have recovered a little bit of their, and they're trying to get Berlin back. I don't think we're breaking through here. We might actually have to evacuate this because, yeah, I don't think we're going to be holding this. So it was nice. We captured Berlin for a short while, but I don't want everybody to be cut off here. And they are pulling a lot of troops back now. So I think we cannot hold this position. We're going to have to retreat here. Everybody go and retreat there. And these guys are going to have to retreat as well. Yeah. We could handle Berlin for a little bit, and they've taken it back. Yeah, that's unsurprising. We could hold Berlin for a little bit while they were still not in a position to while they were still just coming in. But look at these planes. Oh, these are Soviet planes, actually. Are they? Okay. So yeah, I think we're not able to hold this here. So tank division, stop that. We do have to stabilize the front over there because these guys in Rostock are probably not gonna, and in Stralsund are not gonna hold anyway. So they need to fall back to Rostock. And I am gonna need some units over there. So we'll get these guys over here, and then we'll let them. We'll hold this line here for now, and see if the front is stabilizing. But yeah, Berlin, we couldn't hold Berlin because we just couldn't push them far enough. There were just too many of them, and once they've recovered their organization a little bit, then things were starting to look very, very different for us. So these three guys, no, you stay here. Why are you going? Stay right here. You stay there. You need to, Stralsund need to fall back to Rostock. Yeah, we will try to hold Rostock, and we've got 3 units here, but I think we're not holding that, so you fall back here as well. And then we'll see if we can stabilize the lines around here and see if we can get people to start digging in, because they're attacking across river lines here, so that's not going to go well for them. Yeah, we need to fall back here and regroup, because now they're starting to pour in. Okay, that research is done. We do have the bonus for the fighters, so it's just a research bonus, so we get that done in 70 days, so we might as well do that, which means we can now switch it was the close air support, wasn't it? Yeah, it's the close air support 2. How does it look like so far? So we have lost, obviously we will have lost 4,000. How many against, how many have we done? We're still in others. We're still not in the largest really numbers, but we've definitely pulled troops from the Soviet border. I mean, it looks like the Soviets might be able to do something on that front now that we have diverted a bunch of troops here. But yeah, we do need to fall back. Ideally, I would have loved to push up to the river, but I think this wasn't going to happen. So these 3 are falling back there, and then we should be hopefully able to hold this. This doesn't look too great. I think I'm going to pull my tank division back for a counterattack, honestly, because they're not good at holding anything anyway. We might have to shorten the front as she goes. So Rostock, I don't think we can hold Rostock either. And that is actually unfortunate. Yeah, we have lost in Rostock, so this is getting a little critical around here. They are definitely hammering us. So why are they? Okay, they are attacking from multiple directions, but man, these divisions hurt. Look at these guys. These infantry divisions are powerful, like heck. Can we? I am going to cancel my China attaché, because while these guys are busy, I might need some recall attaché. Yeah. I might need some command power to promote my generals and my field marshals. Okay, so who of you people is in charge of anything? Are you having anything that I can promote you with? No, you're still a hill fighter, which is really not useful for anything, but they get some experience here, and he just doesn't have much yet either that I could do. Okay. All right, never mind. If we can't hold, then we'll fall back into Denmark, and that is a line that I'm certain that we can hold. But I was curious to see how much we could do here, and if we can hold them, if we can find defensible positions where we can hold them off a little bit. I did want the tanks for counterattack, so I want the tanks actually to be not involved in the holding action, and this doesn't look like we can hold that either. Like, they are just hammering us, even though they don't have air superiority, but they do get the bonuses from. Actually, no, they're just good. Okay, have we held? No. Don't try to recapture Rostock. Rostock is difficult. No. Stop. We'll hold here. And see what we can. Once again, my tanks are actually doing the defense here. We are getting some Soviet troops over here, which is interesting. So that might help actually. So let's see. Maybe we get some Soviets over here. And I'm just trying to get them to. I'm just trying to get them to dig in a little bit. But it looks like for now we are holding everywhere. Our manpower looks okay. These are not the best. These are plains provinces, so they're not the best defensive areas. But we'll see if we can hold for a little bit. This doesn't look good. It doesn't look like we can hold here. No, you don't move people. I'm gonna need one more division over there, honestly, because yeah, they get beaten back here by the Germans. Although let's see. None of you has an awful lot. Well, we are going to send the tanks back here, and just get a bit of support here. These guys actually aren't holding either, so we are going to have to fall back. We're going to have to fall back into more defensible positions over here, actually, and we're going to get this. This is unfortunate because these guys are attacking across a river, but we're not going to hold because this is look at the sheer amount of German troops that are coming in here. There's just not much we can do. So I would love these guys. The Soviets are starting to help out. So I'm just consolidating the front. The river line is holding because river crossings are expensive. But yeah, here we need to fall back, and we can't hold this plains here. So we're just going to fall back here. And see if we can hold. This is another plains. These are not great defensive positions, honestly. And being behind a river would, I was hoping that we could reach this river. This would have been a perfect defensive line. But yeah, we're getting beaten back here. There is not much we can do. So we might have to fall back into Lübeck, but that means that these guys are going to get attacked from all kinds of directions. Well, let's see if we can hold on a little bit longer. And see if we can get some Soviet reinforcements here. How's our supply looking like? Supply is okay in this area. So it's just the sheer amount and the power of these infantry divisions that is because we do actually have the intel advantage and we have the air advantage, but we just can't hold these. We just can't hold these plains here. So we might have to fall back and shorten it here around Hamburg and Kiel. I would love to hold this river line here, but they are just pushing us back everywhere, and there is just nothing we're able to do about this. So let's get everybody back. We're going to lose this airport. That's okay, but the Soviets are trying to hold, but yeah, this is just too much. These divisions are too powerful. So let's see if we can hold here. Don't try to counterattack. Just stay there. I am going to have to. Let's see. Wait. How many divisions do we have in here? That's way too many. We're gonna leave. We're gonna start pulling. We're gonna start pull. Nobody has any organization, so we're gonna have to start pulling some of them back. Maybe these three, just so they can start building up a defensive line. Because no, I want you. Where are you? Wait, no, I think I'm holding. I'm using the wrong one here. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, from these 8 divisions, because we're just falling back at this point. I am going to take 3 of you to fall back. Where are you going even? I want 3 of you to fall back a little bit so they can recapture they can regain some organization. But we might actually be able to hold this, honestly. So far it looks like we're holding. So maybe we'll just leave as is and let them run into us. No, Belgium, you don't get to move your troops through my country. I don't like that sort of thing. The next thing, you're going to consume all my supply. Enemy has air superiority. Okay, that's not good. And, oops, sorry, wrong button. We need you over here anyway. So let's see if we can get green air over here. How's the air war looking like in this area? How do I see that actually? Air view. So over here in this air, no, here, this is what I want. In this air region, we have 238 fighters, 300 close air support. They have a lot more support planes and bombers, but they don't have any fighters over here. So we may actually set these guys, I don't know, yeah, intercept as you can and make sure that if you can, that these guys are not able to do something about us. Yeah, my submarines are convoy raiding, although I don't think actually now that I have them here available, my submarines, these guys, these are just here for as a strike force and ideally in that area as well. And my submarines are going convoy raiding, yeah, in these 2 areas as well. Okay, perfect. So back to the ground. Yeah, that was a bit of a push, but we got pushed right back. So what I want to see is if we can get the troops, if we can get my troops, actually this is the army I want to see, if we can get my troops to the point where they can start digging in, because digging in is going to give them defensive bonus. And I know this isn't ideal terrain for this sort of stuff. At least the tank division, I want to pull that back. Fall back there so you can recover, and I can use them for counterattacks if it ever comes to that. They are actually exhausting themselves quite badly here, but I think we're still not... no, I want you to just stay there. Okay, he's not going to do it, is he? How do I remove this from the... I want you to not be assigned to this front line. How do I do that? That's a good question. I have no idea. Control click to assign. How to unassign? No. Okay, so my idea was that he's got some capability of, well, maybe we'll just put him back here. Some capability of counter pushing, and that would actually be the better location for that. Because if we can get through here and get these guys encircled, and they are bringing more and more troops in here, and my people are running very low on organization. I guess you can see here everyone's low on org. There are too many. I've got too many troops here. I need to get 1, 2, 3, 4 troops back so they can recover their organization. These 4 need to disengage, recover their org, and just stay back there. I'm going to get a fallback line. I'm going to get a fallback line around here, and I'm going to get the troops, these 4, assigned to this fallback line, and then they can recover a little bit, and they can come back and reinforce. Actually, that's too far back. I think we need a fallback line. That'll do. Perfect. So these 4 divisions are going to disengage there. They can recover, and then they can reinforce when we need them to. We reassign them to the front when we need them to, because they're not going to recover anything while they're here. So actually, we can take 1 out of these guys out as well and assign them here to the fallback line. Okay. So we are holding right now, but we've got too many things going on. Japan declared war on the Dutch East Indies. All right, cool. Let them do it. We are, the enemy has air superiority, but we are sending in some shore bombardment, which is also helping. and we are right now just really on hold here. And we have some Soviet reinforcements. We had some at some point, but I don't know where they went. Oh no, there are some. Yeah, we've got some Soviet divisions sitting here with us, and we are okay. These guys are losing down here because they get hammered from multiple directions. So this is not good. They are breaking through across the river here. This location here gets attacked too much, and them having air superiority means that we are going to start taking a beating from the air. Yeah, Albert Kesselring here is. Are we taking air damage at these battles right now? Not yet, but I think we will. You see the German planes circling overhead there. Yeah, we are starting to take air damage here. So I think, how does it look? Yeah, we've got red air here because the Luftwaffe is just stronger than us. That is unsurprising, really. But are we at least shooting anything down? We do have a decent mission efficiency. Air detection isn't great, but they still don't have any fighters, so I was kind of hoping that we would be shooting someone down. But I'm also not sure where I'm seeing that, so I might be looking at the wrong place here. Do we see that? Equipment details? No, I just see what I've got in field, but I'm not sure I can see what's going on. All right, let's see. If we can't hold, like I said, we'll fall back to the Danish forts. United States joined the United Kingdom. Oh, Japan, you're in trouble. Okay, we are. These guys are still trying to disengage. The problem is these units here are not going to be holding, not under this onslaught. How long? Less than a day. Yeah, they are powerful. They're powerful divisions, and they're coming across the river, so they are just hitting us pretty badly here. Okay, research is done. We'll see. If we can't hold this, then we might have to abandon this whole area and just fall back to the fallback line. Let's see if there's any passive bonuses we can get ourselves. This is almost ready. Doctrine is in the making. We can get improved AA. Yeah, that's good because we are running into trouble with the AA. We're holding up here. And we might be able to hold here. I don't know, actually. We will see. Okay. Oh, right. So the US is in. The US are in now. This is starting to look bad. So we might have to start pulling some divisions back from the fallback line. Okay, yeah, we're losing divisions. You go back to fallback. Oh, okay, they're just running right now. These three are still sort of holding, but they're not going to be holding much longer anymore. And I have more Soviet troops coming in, honestly. Where are my troops? It's starting to get a little difficult to see. Okay, my troops are falling back here. Philippines has joined. Okay, that's a thing. Why are you going back to the front line? Okay, we are still holding, but it's not looking great. We are going to need to reinforce here, actually. Actually, both of them. The problem is these guys don't have any organization either. I mean, we're just holding on here. We're just holding on. I wanted these guys actually to stand back here and just, you know, hold. That would be great, but we'll see. Okay, so these guys are back here now, so they can start recovering a little bit, and once they have recovered, we'll send them. But we are definitely losing troops here on this front line. The tanks are actually holding because the Germans don't have any anti-tank. They are just running against us with infantry at this point. But yeah, it would be great if we can. Let's see, who is so control right click gets me the units. Okay, so these guys are still not recovered, but hopefully they'll get there. and then they can replace some of the units on the front, because we are holding, but it's not looking great, because we definitely the Luftwaffe is definitely shredding us here. These three are not going to be holding forever either. So I am thinking of actually shortening the front here. The problem is if I evacuate this tile here, this is actually a forest, so this might be this might not be a terrible defensive position, but if I abandon that, then we could then we lose the river crossing bonus here, and then this is all plains, so this is all not great defensively. I mean, we could just fall back to Denmark, honestly, and wait for. I mean, D-Day isn't there yet. How are the Soviets doing over here? The Soviets are still not doing great, even though we are pulling a lot of their divisions off, the German divisions off. The Soviets are still not doing great back there. So, yeah, this isn't going to hold. There's just too many divisions. Look at this. Look at the sheer amount of divisions that they've brought to this front. So we could fall back just to the Denmark line, but then pushing out from there is going to be difficult again. So I'd love to keep a foothold here. So maybe we'll delete the fallback line here and create a new front line here. No. No. Let me see if I can create a front line here. So if I delete this front line, yeah, we're not going to be able to hold this. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to create a front line here. No, I want to. No. Okay. Seems like I can't do that. So I'm going to delete that order as well. We're going to create a fallback line here and get all my divisions assigned to this fallback line. And then we'll hold back there, because we're not going to be able to hold them forever here. They are just going to break through with the air support that they're having. Once we lose that tile, we'll lose that tile. So there's no way that these guys can hold if they're being attacked from multiple directions. So let's see if we can get everybody to fall back. You try to fall back there. You try to do a well-organized fallback there. We just don't want them to be cut off. And I mean, I would like to have this to hold this here, because this is kind of a nice position. So let's see if I can actually get a front line going here. No, I can't put a. Okay, we're gonna have to wait until they actually are falling back, because right now we're holding these provinces, so we can't really create fallback lines there. But these guys definitely need to fall back, and these guys are already falling back there as well. Okay. So once the Germans have retaken Lübeck, then we can create a create a front line here, and still hold the position across the river, which would be preferable. We are good on fuel. Can we get? Are we getting more tank divisions? Yeah, we're going to get some more tank divisions soon. No, I'm not going to sign a non-aggression with the US. Who am I? You think I am? We're communist. All right, so these guys are digging in. So they've given up going across here. We're holding here because they're trying to come across the river. But of course, once we evacuate here, this tile is going to be attacked from multiple directions, and then it's going to be a whole different story. So, yeah, I think, how long have we been recording? I think it's been a while. So I think this was our first foray. We very briefly held Berlin, but unfortunately we couldn't quite make it to the Stettin line here to or even here to create a better front that we could hold. So now that the Luftwaffe is focusing on us as well, we are just falling back at this point, and hoping that the Soviets are going to be able to do something. But yeah, we are at war, and we're helping. We're definitely helping. How much participation do we have? 3%. You know, we did something. We did a thing. So Germany is back from their capitulation, obviously, because we couldn't break through Berlin. And then But we did set foot into the capital very briefly. Maybe once we get their cipher down, then we can and we get some more of our tank divisions out, then we can try and do another push. But until then, that's it for me today. Thanks everybody, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.